What up, guys and gals? We're back again. Up next, Ghost. RNC. Looks like RNC's already up in the house.
Yeah, RNC has got their team assembled and they are ready to go. Looks like Ghost is filtering in still. The RNC list keeps growing.
Yep, they stopped there. Are they at 12?
I think so.
Yep, they're at 12. They're at max. All right, so what do we got for maps? They're legit. Legit step away from, looks like.
No, I'm talking to RNC. RNC has picked Himmelsdorf and Ghost has picked Zamuro.
Muro and Himmels, excellent. We're doing multi-base format on this match, correct?
Correctamundo.
We got GTL rules. For those not familiar with GTL rules, you are allowed to pick 2 tanks of whatever you want, and you can have up to 2 tank destroyers, and you are allowed to pick artillery. You so choose. Doubt we'd see any on Himmelsdorf, though. Are the sides set for defending and attacking?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay. Does look like Ghost has 8 players, so they definitely have enough to start the match.
Ghost looking to stretch their winning streak onto 3. This would be the, 2. They were out a few weeks ago, got their first WNF win. Looking to come out to repeat.
Yeah, they were very impressive.
Anybody
nice
know where
match.
RNC placed in GTL? Or did they take part?
I can tell you in about 5 seconds.
Ghost coming in second in their league.
RNC was 4th in the same league as Ghost.
There we go. That's pretty tight matchup here.
Yeah.
And I forgot, who was the winner of the, was it 2nd Panzer Division 1?
Yeah, 2 Panzer.
2 Panzer. Thank you for everybody still tuning in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming out. Seeing this new game in all of its glitchiness and bugness glory. You gotta love it. You gotta love the game, though. We're all addicted. We're all addicted.
Yep.
I'm not.
Our hope is like. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm wondering if maybe we possibly get to see the Andre the Giant tank maybe come out here on RNC side. RNC, they like to pull out weird stuff. And they make it work, So, I mean, there is an opening.
Possibility for, yeah. I mean, on a city map, you could definitely see the Andre the Giant tank for sure coming out.
I wonder if it's too tall for A3.
It might be.
Because that's the only place, there and C3 is the only 2 places that I could actually see it viable.
Yeah.
But yet again, I mean, it's not really a comp take per se. It'd be more of a novelty.
That is true.
Himmelsdorf multi-base. A lot of teams, we've seen AB pushes, we've seen 1-2 pushes, we've seen speed caps at A, we've seen attempts, and every team keeps coming up with a new and different variations on how to take this map. I mean, EU does some weird stuff. NA does some weird stuff. So it's going to be pretty exciting here. Do you want to take RNC or those pesky ghosts?
I will take the pesky ghosts when they get their tanks up here.
All right.
Yeah, you're right. I still think one of the things that holds true is with the defense, you need to be rather mobile because you're defending two caps, one on the rails and then one up there in the north A line, and making those rotations and making team and intel. Intel's another huge thing on defense. Being able to get your doesn't mean you need a light tank or a medium tank driving around crazy, but you do need to establish some vision points to get an idea of where that attack is coming from. Go ahead and go through that ghost side since they're almost all the way up. We got double E4s with Kratos and Turd Ferguson. We have double IS7s with Knight of Zero and Metallica. And then we have double 5As, Princess and Boss. And then a sleazy E that Marshall just threw up there. So there'll be one more tank, but send it over to you for RNC.
RNC's still waiting on one more tank here, but Draco pulling out the Valor. Icy Chaos in the E5. Smeagol and Hatebreed both in IS7s. I play Batchat in the Batchat. Imagine that. Godmac Diesel and Tiny. I will figure out the rest of your name here later, but I'm just going to call you Tiny in an E4. And H Thunder to Super Conk. We got 10 seconds. What was that last tank?
It was a VK drift. Put up the VKK. So
putting up some meat.
Good. Yeah. Still a pretty standard lineup. Enough speed there with the IS7s and 5As, and enough anchor tanks to do whatever you feel you can get away with. The one thing to watch, always.
You're not alone, oddball. We're here with you.
Yeah, is watch the intel read that RNC is able to get on Ghost, and vice versa. Is Ghost going to give the hand up right away and just go for a cap, or are they going to be a little tricky and try to kind of fool RNC into what they're trying there? Should I say RNC? RNC is the one that needs to really figure out where that ghost attack is coming from. Let's see what kind of spread they end up setting up here. But you got to cover both caps. Now I see a lot of Batchat drivers normally take that 5 line for spotting. Let's see what I Play Batchat's going to do. He's going down the rails, which is very interesting. He's knocking down a lot of cars, so he must be looking for a line of sight that he wants to get on the rails there, and he's pointed his Batchat in a fashion he can bounce out very quickly. Both Super Conqueror, you have Super Conqueror, a Valor, and then an E4 and a E5. RNC has committed a lot of tanks to the rails, and guess what? Ghost is not going on the rails, Hells.
No. Delayed push coming. They're waiting for their E4s to get up and over.
Get set up.
And let's see, they're going to have the IS7s go out first, then 5As. Get that armor up front.
This is where I like a tank at like maybe D2, D3 to spot the banana. Let's see if they make it through the banana without getting any attacks. That Valor's moving up. Yep, the Valor got the spots. That was a nice kind of read there by RNC. RNC knows where the attack is coming now. Marshall in a really good spot for that sleazy E. Very hull down there. IS7s will go on to cap. And E4s are set up to punish both the A and the B line, Hells.
Nice. Yeah, it's a nice offense setup. So whoever tries to push, Kratos getting up pretty far. He's coming on down. He hasn't been detected yet. Smeagol taking some big hits.
Kratos pushing down. The Bat Chat on RNC is trying to wrap and get in the backside. He's not going to have anything to shoot at, though, unless he gets really in there. And look how Ghost is kind of rotating towards the cap as a big group.
IS-7's now coming in.
I love where Marshall has rotated.
Boss taking down Smeagol. Here comes the 5As. 5As now engaged. That fast reload and that filthy, filthy heat. Boom, boom. There goes H Thunder.
Bat Chat is working. Bat Chat takes down a Ghost tank right there. Bat Chat's on full reload, though.
Yep. Turd Ferguson still holding down the whole B line with that E4, and then Kratos over there on the A. Marshall getting a kill on Draco. Yep. Boss going after Bat Chat.
Marshall is right now. Marshall's in such a smart position to hold that line right there.
Boss is all by himself. There's one good hit. Bat Chat gets loaded. He's going to try to put some more shots in. He doesn't care. Boss is on him. There's the ram.
Very nicely played there by Boss to make sure they wasn't going to get one more reset. Ghost takes game 1. Very nicely done. Good strat there. I really like the way they executed that.
Yes, sir.
Go through some notables and damage on the RNC side. Looks like we got Smeagol right there in the IS-7, putting up almost 1,900 in damage. Had a great blocking game, blocking over 1,700. Pretty good game right there in the IS-7. The iPlay Bat Chat, he got that good clip in there to get those early resets. Made a nice rotation, got in on the back, and was able to get another clip, but just not enough support there to make that actually pay off. But he was able to put in over a K, picked up that kill, and then finally Tiny down there in the E4 was able to put in 1,700 and block almost 1,400. Over on the Ghost side, beautiful damage spread across the board. We have Knight of Zero in the IS-7, putting up almost 2K, blocking almost 900. Boss in the 5A, putting up 1338, picking up a kill. Drift there, putting up 1271 with a kill. Like Princess also had a kill there. Kratos in the E4, putting up almost 2,900 in damage and picking up a kill. Turd Ferguson in his E4, putting up 2,400 in damage. And then finally down there at the bottom, Metallica in the IS-7, putting up almost 2K and blocking over 1,300. So really nice damage across the board by Ghost.
Yes, sir. Switch sides here. Let's see how RNC does on attack and see what Ghost does for defense.
Nothing super flashy about what Ghost did there. I think it was a pretty meta attack. It's, again, intel would have helped you know that that attack is coming and allow you to make some rotations a little quicker for the RNC side. And again, RNC's strategy was not wrong. They had tanks in good positions to react. It's getting those tanks off the rails into the
fight,
or into that fight, and it's like you think, okay, it takes me 30 seconds to drive, 2 or 3 grid squares, and then I got to get my gun aimed, and then I got to get that shot off. Well, by then, those other tanks that are all grouped up have been just beaten down on your teammates.
Yep.
And it's just kind of like you're trickling into the fight. And what you want is 6-7 guns in the fight against their 6-7 guns.
Right. Ghost there.
It all sounds
coming out.
Sounds good in theory.
Yeah, all good in theory. Yeah, that's the game. Looks like RNC's ready for you, sir. If you want to go down.
Oh, yeah, we'll go down RNC side. They have an E4 in Mac Diesel. I play Bat Chat, playing the Bat Chat. We got double IS-7s with the Undertaker and Hatebreed. Double 260s. Love the speed of those tanks in H Thunder, Draco. And then a Mouse with Anarchy Smith. And then an E100 with Agent Sling.
All right. Got about 50 seconds here left. Third Ferguson coming out there in the E4, Metallica in the E3. Knights and Marshall both in IS7, Princess and Drift both in Superconks. Kratos swapped out for a 5A, and Boss is going to be staying in his 5A.
Good. This is a fascinating lineup for RNC because they have a combination of kind of some slow, beefy tanks that you really got to wait for your offense to pay off. You know, they're waiting for that Moss to get in position, regardless of where it's going. Banana or rails takes a hot minute. E100 is not super fast, but then they also have like 260s and IS7s that can, with a bat chat, that can scoot around pretty quickly on this map.
Right.
Very curious how they're going to make this play.
Hope everybody has having a safe and cool Wednesday evening.
Absolutely, and thank you for coming out.
Exactly. To all the viewers that have came out this evening for these great matches. Thank you. Mouse for overtop.
Maybe we've seen it.
Mouse. Oh, I'm looking at him. Which way is he wanting to go?
Is he doing it? Is he doing
No. I don't know. That is one tank you want to figure out where the hell you want to go, and you want to do it in a quick manner.
They're all staring at the. Oh no, they're waiting for the mouse to come down. This is either a banana or a rail push. It looks like they're going to try to push the mouse.
I don't think
I don't really know
doesn't.
if the mouse is
it can't.
pushable.
It might get up to
I think
22.
We've all tried this.
Yeah, I think you get up to 22. So you're kind of burning an IS-7 speed.
The point of it is to just keep everybody else slow with it.
Yes, and we've done that too. Is like we make everyone stay behind the slow tank because we don't want anyone getting detected. Now, this is the danger spot as they pass the church here. Are they going to get detected? And really, nothing is set up by Ghost to get those detects.
Bad chat up top, getting some good spots, realizing that Ghost is stacked on the D line, waiting for a D line push.
And punishing. Putting some punish in there.
Princess getting hit. At some point.
I like this play, and they can't see him.
Nope. Kratos getting ripped. Bad chat now on reload. Uh-oh, they're driving down D line.
Yeah.
Going away.
Very nice distraction there by RNC.
Only one lone tank over here, and that's Turd Ferguson in E4. Kratos can scoot across, but if they lock down 3 line, they could have Ghost on the ropes. So we got to see what's going on. Batchat's going to be loaded here soon.
Now look at this, how they're moving the 260s and the IS-7s back to banana. So they have the E4, the E100 and the mouse out there on the rails on the K line. They're starting to make a slow trundle towards the A cap. So this is, I think, going to be a delay. This is a very interesting strat here. First, they sucked them in on the D line with the bat chat. Now they're moving these big boys down the rails, and they have yet to get detected.
Kratos now picked up the E100 and the mouse. So now the gig's up. But how are they going to get the tanks back?
I think that it'll wait and make them commit to these 2 tanks on the rails.
So now the Batchat is now telling his team that the Ghost is driving away from there, which is going to indicate that, yep, RNC is going to push. So RNC now going to push down. He's getting lit up.
Oh, no, the gig's up, though. They got the intel on him. Ghost knows they're coming down banana. Every single tank got lit.
I don't like where Ghost is at. They've got kind of their ass in the wind with those super conks right there.
Yes. And that bat chat is just raining fire.
And now, this is going to be a scary scenario. Let's see if Metallica's going to be able to get in the window, but RNC is going to be able to put on cap. Marshall, and if they try to go back out D-line, Godmac is going to slap whatever tries to go to D-line.
Yep.
Marshall and Knight are
so they
stuck.
got to get 3 on. RNC needs to get 3 on the cap right now. You need to get this IS-7 on. This is really going to put the screws to Ghost.
Yep. Ghost overcommitted to the rails.
Cap's super low now. Cap's down to 15 seconds. Got some good trades going on there. A few little resets. Drift is coming around on the backside. Drift is going to have good resets here. Metallica in the E3 in the window, popping these IS-7s.
I love Ghost's focus fire. They're trying to, they're staying concentrated. They know they're against the wall, so they are fighting with everything they've got.
Drift should take out one of these 260s here with his next shot. Yes, he does. Boom, there goes a tank off the cap. Age Thunder should go down. Drift takes him down also. Beautiful focus fire there. Metallica takes down one of the IS-7s. Undertaker. Things have quickly changed.
Yeah,
in
Ghost
favor of
fundamentals.
Ghost.
Yeah, Ghost's fundamentals are keeping him in this game. The focus fire, concentration. I have to give them some props.
Game basics.
Yep, game basics, comp basics got them through this. It was looking, I mean, strategic wise, it was looking bleak, but their basics got them through this.
That is just a cleanup now for, I honestly thought RNC was going to cap that.
Right? Ghost did this to us last time when they were on WNF. Man, we thought they were down and out, and the game was over, and their focus fire and their.
Well, and let's go back to what we talked about in the beginning, getting intel, and they got great intel. They got intel that the push down the banana road was coming, and RNC tried to set it up and tried to fake it. But it got sniffed out. And then back to your point, great focus fire when they got in the battle. They got their resets. They made rotations, getting drift on the backside, cleaning up those tanks. Really well played.
Kratos goes birthday surprise to the Bad Chat. He's going to get a couple good licks in, but I think the Bad Chat might take him down.
Bad Chat should get him here.
Should. There we go.
Oh, the Bad Chat missed. He turned his tank perfectly. 2 blocks.
Oh, there we go, and Boss comes in with the clutch kill on the nice gameplay.
Good job, Boss. Wow, that was actually a super fun match by both teams, I thought. RNC did a nice job in their strat, and I thought Ghost did a great job in the counter.
Right?
Really spectacular. Both sides, yeah. Wow. Looking down.
I thought RNC had it.
Okay, damage on the RNC side. Anarchy Smith in that mouse, putting up almost 1,400, picking up a kill, putting up over 2K blocked. So definitely did his job out there on the tracks as a distraction with that E100. God's Mac Diesel in the E4, putting up 2,600 in damage also for them. Age Thunder in that Object 260, putting up almost 1,300 in damage and blocking almost 1K. But I play Bat Chat in the Bat Chat up on that hill, punching out over 4K. He was having a farm fest on that hill. And I thought that initial play on the D line was fantastic in that farm as Ghost is trying to come out and counter those tanks on the rail cap. Going over here on the Ghost side, fantastic damage spread across the board. Princess in the Super Conqueror picking up a kill, putting out over a K damage. Boss, we saw him finish off that last Bat Chat to in the game with 2 kills. Look at that, over 3K damage and over 2K blocking. You go, Boss. Kratos in his 5A, putting up 2,500 plus in damage. Another Super Conqueror Drift, making that rotation on the D line, zapping out those 260s. 2 kills, putting up over 2K and blocking over a K. Metallica in the window in the E3, getting those resets on the IS-7s, punching out 2K in damage and blocking almost 1,500. Turd Ferguson picking up 3 kills, putting out over 3k damage in his E4, and then those IS-7s of Knight and Marshall getting those initial resets. They were the early response team, and they survived the entire match. Knight, 1,500 in damage, blocking, look at that health, 2640, great game in the IS-7 there. And then Marshall, 2,500 in damage in his IS-7.
Hell yeah, great job going out to Ghost. And I have to give a shout out over to Aged Sling in the E100. He only got 747, but man, that dude blocked 2850. So he was the winner chicken dinner of blocking the damage because he even outdid his mouse.
Fantastic.
So, GG's, great job.
And where are we going to? What's our next map?
Marovonka.
Murrow. Okay, good. Murrow's a good map. Kind of your classic encounter field map for any tournament. And encounter is right there between the 2 hills, right at EF2. Looks like Ghost already knows what they want to do. Their tanks are going up real quick. They're up 2-0, so pressure is on RNC. RNC made a good game of it their last match, but they gotta turn it up one more notch here to get a W against Ghost. Oop, and there is the boombox. Princess Unikitty bringing out the CGC. Kratos in the LT, Knight of Zero and Metallica in those IS-7s again. Marshall rocking the Sleazy E, Drift in the Valor, and the Super Conks, Ferguson and Boss.
All right, just waiting. There we go. RNC side, Hatebreed coming out in the GWE, H Thunder and the Jagpans coming on out there. I play Bat Chats, yet again in a Bat Chat. God Mac and Draco both in the machines. Smeagol in that Type 5 Heavy. And then you got Vager Crawdad and Undertaker in the Super Conks.
Very eclectic lineup for RNC. Looking at the Jaggeroo and the Type 5 are not tanks you typically see on this map. Or, for that matter, I would say in comp. Those tanks are a rarity.
If I'm that Jaeger, I'll be worried that Boombox is going to slap me.
Ooh.
Oh, and just for the world, of course, that is Lonky's calling for the Conk GC.
Yes.
So if you go check out some of the Beaver streams, you can go check out some of that Boombox action.
Lonky has her own names for all of the tanks, and it is worth watching the stream just to hear her go through those tank lineup.
Right, super donkey
And then
donks.
I steal them all when I call.
Yes, so the squares, she calls them boom boxes.
Big shout out to bensound.com, bensound.com, official WNF soundtrack.
All right, cool. Looks like Kratos is going to head out in the light tank. Notice that RNC did not choose a light scout. They're going to scout with I Play Bat Chats supported with the machine. But Kratos needs to be careful here. The Bat Chat is not loaded yet, but that machine should be loaded.
Oh, Bat Chat ran into the machine.
Oh, they crashed into each other.
Machine had shots too,
careful.
unfortunately. Bat Chat's running into him. Kratos got lucky. That was very, very lucky that the Bat Chat ran into the machine. But he is out.
So
Kratos is done, hit the road. He's a lone desperado looking for a bush.
Kratos' job right now should be mainly to watch this backside and make sure that the party does not get flanked.
All right, we're going to go take a look at the boosted Jagpans. Now getting up in the spot, but I'm wondering if we're going to see a Conk GC round. She should be loaded.
Yeah, pay attention. That's a nice grouping for a CGC shot.
Right?
There's 4 tanks there.
So they are definitely stacking up the meat on the line. Here comes the push.
Yep. They want to bring that in.
5 gets heavy. He gets tracked. Draco in the machine now rotating in. Turd Ferguson's going to be able to peek over top. It looks like they're going to focus on...
Oh, nice shot by the CGC. Yep.
Bull Super Conks now looking down, raining hell on Crawdad.
He's done.
What's their next target?
Age Thunder is not wearing well in that Jaggeroo. He's down to a one shot, 275 hit points. He goes down. Beautiful shot there by Metallica.
Marshall now coming up over top in the Sleazy E.
Down to 10 seconds on the cap. They need to get resets.
Nice.
And there it is.
1, 2.
Multiple resets. Everybody is reset.
Nice spread of distribution of fire. Game mechanics and just fundamentals. Calling off each target, which one has all the time.
Yeah. Undertaker is down to a 2-shot. He goes down. It looks like the type things are going down so quick in that cap hells. It's hard to keep track.
Godmac, we're now going to be on the receiving end. Everybody pushing in that way.
Looks like I played Bat Chats to go and try to kill Princess here.
Yep, and Drift's going to fall
Damage.
back.
Princess goes down.
Princess goes down, but now I Play Bad Chat is now playing the game of chicken with Drift. Same time, though, Kratos is going to kill the other Artie.
Thing is, Drift got a nice little ram there. And his teammate Metallica finished off. I Play Bat Chat.
Made it all the way across the map to get to see final kill, but there it is. Ghost coming out. Winning all three right off the bat. Well, this.
Here we go, the final one. Yeah, we'll go through the damage here. Pointing out some notables for RNC. Hatebreed in the GW E100 Artie. Only able to get 2 direct hits there, was able to get about 1,600 damage on the board. That game was just too fast, I think, to get the Artie really working. Type 5 was able to block almost 2K, but wasn't able to really punch that damage out being on the cap. Draco there in the machine put out about 1,500 in damage. Godsmack Diesel also put out about 1,200 in damage and picked up a kill in the machine. Over on the Ghost side, beautiful damage spread from top to bottom. Princess in her CGC picked up a kill, put out 1,800 in damage. Knight of Zero in the IS-7 put up 2,400 in damage and also almost 1,400 blocking. A really good game, strong game there in the IS-7. Super Conquerors did their work. Boss put up 1,325, picked up a kill, 1,740 blocking. Turd Ferguson, 3 kills, 2,500 in damage. Drift, we saw him doing some work against the Bat Chat at the end, putting up 2,260 in the Valor. Kratos getting some very good spots in that LT 100 and getting a kill for the game. Marshall in the Sleazy E, putting up almost 1,900 in damage. And then finally Metallica, who is just a beast on that 2-line, 2 kills, almost 3589 in damage. A great game there by Metallica and by Ghost overall. RNC did some good stuff. There was nothing wrong again with that strat. I think it just came down to which team had the better focus fire, and that goes to Ghost tonight.
Yeah, most definitely. Thank you going out to RNC and Ghost. Both these teams coming out and playing this evening with us, putting on one hell of a good show. Back and forth battles, but craziness. Absolutely loved it. Jit, what do you think?
Yeah, great couple of matches from both the earlier games and these ones, Always fun to come on out and showcase some new teams and old teams, and it's always good to see everyone.
This final thoughts and everything?
No, I just want to say tonight, thank you to all the teams that came out. It was a real pleasure having Otto in and being able to do the ITW semifinal match. Good luck to On Your Six going on, whoever they end up against. And thank you to Ghost and RNC for coming out and doing these fun multi-base matches. A lot of good stuff happening on the comp scene and streaming. We have the semifinals and finals coming up of GTL. Those games are going to be ridiculous. And then we also have some new tournaments that are starting up pretty soon. And please, please, please go over to YouTube and check out all that fantastic content that Beaver and his crew has been putting up, covering all these fantastic comp matches.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, I will finish it out. Thank you for everybody who's came out this evening. We'll be working on the setup for next week. It looks like we're going to have some semi-pro action going on. Got some second PD coming out, or actually I think they changed names. It's now over to Bastards.
That's right. They changed up their tag.
So we got they'll be coming out. We got a lot of cool stuff coming out on this. Hope everyone has a great evening. Continue on to have a great week. Enjoy that. Remember, get that battle pass grinded out. For everybody at WNF, legit, thank you for being the mod. Dis, as always, it's an honor and a pleasure having you on board.
Thank you.
All the viewers, thank you for tuning in. You guys have a wonderful evening. Yet again, another wonderful tanking action coming out with you tonight. On Your Six coming out and taking White Wolves in the GTL, not the GTL, in the intermediate IT dub semifinals coming out there, and 3-0, right, Dis? 3 and out?
Yeah, absolutely. Quick one.
And then, of course, the Ghost and RNC matches. We'll see you guys next week. Love y'all. Be safe. Keep your head up and watch out for that corona. And then whenever you can,